Hey guys, it is November 13th, 2012 at 10:46 a.m. And normally on our family blog, what I do is put a brand new post up, but I just thought I'd do things a little differently by doing a video instead. Sometimes it's easier just for me to talk than actually write, so let's see. Things have been crazy, just like usual. Nothing really ever seems to slow down in this household, which is fine. I'm starting to get used to it. But everybody's doing really well. I've been looking for a job, and I have become recently employed with Advantage Learning Center, and the center is basically a preschool. And I didn't really, based on the website, it looks more like a daycare, I think. But once you actually get there and take a look around, it really looks like a full-blown school. And they're teaching children from 0 months to kindergarten, and they've taken me on part-time as a substitute, so I'm pretty excited. I haven't started yet. I actually have just some more procedures that I need to run through with the company, some more paperwork that I need to go through, and once that all gets processed, then things should be solidified. But I'm thinking that's going to be sometime this week or next week, but I will keep everyone updated on that and let everyone know how that goes. This job has been a huge blessing, being able to get this job, because well, let me say this. I got the job. I was looking for work because Logan and I really needed an opportunity to get out of the house. Him and I have just been kind of going stir crazy. We spend most of our time in this apartment, so we just needed to get out, meet people, and get some exposure. For me, mothers my age, and for Logan, kids his age. And in working at the center, we'll be able to do that. And one of the big pluses is that I can bring the kids free of charge. So that's kind of a huge, fantastic praise. I thought when I started working that I would have to start looking into daycare for Logan. And from the prices of daycare, it gets extraordinarily expensive quickly. So not having to worry about that is just a huge relief off of our plate. So as far as me and work, that's how that's going. And Jesse's still working for Environ, which is going super. Sometimes he gets a little bored and lonely. He works with a bunch of coders and programmers, so an IT guru geek guys, and most of these guys sit behind the computer typing all day and not doing a whole lot of talking to each other. I mean, the most communication there really is a simple head nod and a sup. That's about it. But it's going well. His hope is to be with the company for at least a couple years, and then if he does transfer or he goes anywhere else, at least he'll have a couple of years under his belt with that company, and that'll look good on his resume. The kids are doing really well too. Logan is doing super. He's talking more and more every day, and he's starting to understand questions. So if we ask him, what do you want for dinner? He'll say fish sticks or sapi, which translates into pizza. But he's starting to grasp that, which is really, really helpful. we're actually getting into that age of communication with him, which is just awesome. I mean, any parent knows when you hit this age, it's just really cool. So he's doing really well. He had a problem for a long time with diaper rash. This poor kid has just been eating up his butt like the plague. And I think Jesse and I figured out what was going on. I think it was fruit and juice. And if we keep him completely off of it and take it away, his bottom looks great and we don't have any problems at all. So I think we're going to continue down that path. The sleeping thing, we still haven't really gotten figured out. Jesse and I are kind of just hoping this is a phase and we won't really have to worry about it. That it'll just solve itself, but knowing our luck, I don't know. I mean, he's taking a nap during the day, usually around, it depends on how he sleeps at night, but if he sleeps through the night, it's usually about somewhere between noon to 2, which seems like a big window, but the kid doesn't sleep great, so he usually goes to bed about, unfortunately, he goes to bed about 8:30, 9 o'clock, sometimes later. We'd like him to be in bed by 7:30, 8 o'clock. I mean, our 6-year-old goes to bed about 8, so we're thinking, okay, well, if a 6-year-old goes to bed about that time, it's probably okay for a 2-year-old to go to bed by 8. That doesn't happen, usually. We've tried a lot of different stuff with him. We've tried reading to him, singing, rocking him to sleep, telling him, okay, if you don't stay in bed, get a spanking. We've tried rewarding him. If you stay in bed, you can have this or this or this. And it's also difficult because I try my best to be a consistent person. I'm not. I'm not very good at consistency, but I do try. And so that's probably not really helping a whole lot. But again, we're plugging away at it. Sometimes you can only be the best parent you know how to be. Anyway, so the sleeping thing, he's not potty trained yet. He's there. Physically, he's ready. He can pull his pants up and down by himself. He can tell us when he's gone potty and when he needs us to change his diaper. He understands what the potty's for, that you put poo-poo and pee-pee in it, and he basically knows how to go about the whole process, sitting on the potty, going to the bathroom. But I think it's a matter of wills with him, and when I try to push him towards it, he seems to regress. So again, physically he's all there, but there's just some unwillingness. So I'm just going to hold off for a little bit, and I'm kind of trying to go off of him, and I'm trying to listen to him and just have him tell me when he's ready. I really would hate to push him into it and have him go back further than where we have him now. So my guess is about, he'll probably be potty trained by 3.5 is my guess. 3.5. I'm hoping sooner than 4, but we'll have to see. So that's pretty much what's going on with him. He's doing really well. For a 2.5-year-old, almost 3, he's your typical toddler. But he's doing really, really great, and he's eating better. We've been trying to switch things up a little bit, so he eats things for breakfast, like cinnamon toast and oatmeal, and we have to be careful. We kind of cut out the Pop-Tarts because that's got fruit in it. He eats apple cereal. Lots of cereal. And for lunch, we'll give him stuff like these Marie Callender pot pies, which he loves. And I mean, those are awesome because it's got vegetables in it, so that's really good for him. And then dinner, it's usually like fish sticks or pizza or hamburgers. He loves corn. I mean, we give him corn. He eats that like it's going out of style. But he still likes frozen vegetables too. I've tried heating them up and giving them to him, and he just doesn't want them heated up. So any vegetables he does eat are usually frozen. But his eating's getting better, and I'm trying to think what else is going on. Oh, I have an appointment on the 14th, which is tomorrow, and that's going to be for 20-week sonogram. So as of Monday, I was 20 weeks pregnant. I'm at 20 weeks, and it's going really well. I've had your typical pregnancy stuff, like ligament pain, being tired, back pain, that sort of thing. But the chiropractor usually takes care of most of that. She specializes not only in chiropractics, but massage, and she uses all kinds of herbal treatments and acupuncture. And she's been awesome. She's made me feel so much better through this pregnancy so far. And she's given me a lot of security for the rest of the pregnancy. Just letting me know that, through each stage she'll be able to try and make me as comfortable as possible. And they even do labor adjustments, which is great. So I'm looking forward to that. I didn't get to do it with Logan. I wanted to, but I couldn't get a hold of our chiropractor in time. I'm just hoping that she'll be available if that happens, when it happens, So, but I'm really happy with her. But the pregnancy's going really well. It really is. I'm already starting to feel baby move and kick, so that's really cool. And we're trying to get Logan used to the whole "you're going to be a big brother" thing. And I don't think he's going to understand it until the baby's here, but he's getting into, oh, mommy's tummy, baby. And I think it's funny because he's been going around the house these past couple days going, "Sister?" I'm going, "We think so," and I don't know. So I just thought it was really funny that he was saying that. And I don't know where he got it from because I didn't tell him that. I said, "Baby?" And so I don't know. But we did go, I've had 3 or 4 sonograms thus far. And the last 2 that I had, the technicians actually looked and they thought it was a little girl. So, and I'm giving them more credit because they've been doing this a really long time and they know what to look for, and I really don't. So we'll see, but we're going to find out tomorrow. I'm pretty excited. Jesse's very excited as well. And we're also trying to make some decisions about baby and about our life ahead. We're probably going to be in this apartment about 9 more months. There's just not really enough room for 4 people in this apartment. We've got 3 bedrooms, but we are using one of them as Jesse's office, so we really need quite a bit more space than this. And I think Jesse and I are both in agreement that we want to look for a ranch-style house. So all one level with a basement would be really nice, and not something as big, probably not as big as our last home. I mean, if you have a house that's so big you're losing your kids in it, that's a little too big. But no, we're going to be probably looking around at housing probably sooner than later. And this route, I think we're probably going to do cloth diapers, which I am strangely and psychotically excited about. I've never done it before, but from everything that I've read and everything that I've seen, everyone I've talked to, it's just kind of a no-brainer to go about doing this. You're going to save money, and from also what I've read and my friends have told me, it's better for the baby's bottom too. There's a lot of chemicals in disposable diapers that aren't in cloth diapers. If, I really hope not, but if our next baby has diaper rash problems like Logan has, my hope is that using cloth will actually relieve a lot of those problems. I don't know. I'm not going to know until I try, but we'll see. So, that's pretty much what's been going on. I mean, Christmas is coming up. The holidays are coming up. Thanksgiving and Christmas, and I don't really think we're going to do much. I think Jesse and I are just kind of wanting to have a nice, quiet family Christmas. We'll see how that goes. With Aaron and Riverton, I don't think we've decided whether. I mean, we want to see him, but I don't think we've quite decided whether or not we're going to go up there yet. We're still kind of sorting things out. So, but I'm sure, like every year, it will be a little crazy. My hope is that it won't be, but we shall see. So that's pretty much all I can think of for right now. I'll try to keep everybody updated on what's going on, and if anything changes, you guys will know about it. So I love you guys, and we will talk to you guys soon. Bye.